What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Friday, December 24th, 2021. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope that you're doing very well. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you all so much. Wednesday was a rough day for me, I'll be honest, but it got so much better and your support helped, and The Matrix, going to see that and doing something that I enjoyed, that helped too. So between like realizing I need to let go of stuff I don't have control over and stop worrying so much, I ended up finding a lot of peace. And then you guys helped a lot too. Human moment for sure. We're all human and we all got each other's back. And I hope that I got your back and you had mine, and that's a great gift in itself. So I do hope you're doing well. Well. Christmas Eve's here. We got Saturn and Uranus making their exact square in the morning. We got a moon coming into Virgo. We got the moon trine the sun. We got the moon square Mars. We got the moon square the nodes. We got Venus moving to 25 degrees back on Pluto. There is a lot going on for this Christmas. But, I'll be honest, I kind of like today's chart more than the last couple days, even though it's like, who knows, we're in such unpredictable, don't think you have it all figured out times, and everything will be fine. I would say that it's nice to have the sun at 3 degrees. This is about expanding our mission, destinies, feeling secure in our physical world as well as in our emotional world. And I think we just want to really believe in ourselves in the most authentic way. And that moon, it's going to come into Virgo today. It's going to cross Regulus. So it's in the nakshatra of Maga, which is about our regalness, which is about this like grandeur. We got to know our grandeur and not be too hypercritical with a moon in Virgo. If we're just going to be super nitpicky and critical about how Christmas should look, or family, or all this crazy stuff that's going on in the world, we're going to stress ourselves out. And we don't want to stress ourselves out. We want to open up and be in a pure, authentic state. And the more we're in that regalness of our purity, we're going to be able to get some stuff done. So maybe, Christmas Eve, it's like a good day to get some things done. It's going to trine the sun. I really like that. I think that there's some feel-good energy that could be coming through the physical realm. And it's just like just not having everything completely planned out. I know that this Capricorn energy, Venus and Pluto, Mercury's here, the sun's here. We could definitely want to have so many things planned out. We could want to have this analytical of how the day is going to go. Well, Saturn and Uranus make their exact square today. Of course, we've been feeling this for a long time. It's been a whole year pretty much of Saturn square Uranus, but this exact hit's a big deal, and who knows? We're just in who knows world. We don't really know what the future is going to look like. We don't really know what the greatest connection is. We don't really know exactly where the journey is going. We don't really know exactly what the mission maybe fully is right now, or what we're dedicating 100% to. But this Venus coming to 25 degrees and sitting on Pluto for Christmas Eve and Christmas and getting ready to cross over tomorrow on Christmas, it's just trying to uncover the aspects that we need to look at to feel good, to know that we can achieve. And it's some part of it's like letting go and not holding on too tight to expectations or to what tradition needs to look like, and just being in your heart. And I would say that Chiron and Mars in trine is, it's healing if we don't have it all figured out. It's healing to just be accepting of the journey and where it's going right now. And the moon's going to square that Mars, and the moon's going to square the nodes. So it's definitely, how picky do we really need to be? It's almost like just pay attention to the fact of the matter, the truth of the matter. And stop trying to have everything figured out. The South Node in Sagittarius could definitely want us to have everything figured out. And a moon in Virgo definitely wants everything to be perfectly put together. But it's just going to stress us out today, especially with the moon square Mars. Like, there's this really good energy of just being in your regal truth and feeling secure in yourself right now and feeling good within the unknown. That could bring a lot of positivity and open a lot up. And it's just, how well can you flow today? And how well can you release? I would say that Venus and Pluto is definitely, especially with a Venus retrograde, this is definitely feeling like, let's release something. We can't hold on to everything, especially the stuff that stresses us out. Like, we just gotta flow. And even Mercury, coming to 18 degrees by the end of the day, is starting to make that sextile over to Neptune for this Christmas and into the end of the weekend on Sunday. So it's really like, can we just mentally flow? Can we just kind of not escape into, detrimental aspects in life, but escape into something that brings you happiness, something that connects you? Really using kind of that, when I see like sextiles between Capricorn and Pisces, like that just is like mystical sea goat, really to the fullest. And I think it's understanding that if you flow and have your visions, and if you're willing to, put the work in, dedicate to something, but also don't dedicate to the stuff that just stresses you out. It's almost like, let's look for the happiness in life. Let's look for the regalness, the joy, what empowers you instead of what takes your power away, and how much energy and effort and feel good energy are we giving things that take our power away. And that could be tradition, that could be family. It's so different for everybody. And that moon's going to come off the opposition to Jupiter. And it can feel like, people are kind of pushing our buttons, or people are weird, or I don't know. But we want to like kind of expand our visions and our innovations of how we're moving forward. And this Jupiter's getting edgy here. It's about to come into Pisces. That Jupiter's ready to be out of the same sign as Saturn. It's been with Saturn for too long. Big Jupe's like, I'm done with Saturn. I'm ready to go hang out with my brother Poseidon and make dreams come true, really. Like, this can expand a spiritual vision so much that we're about to step into by the end of this month, as Jupiter will really start picking up the pace and start running towards Neptune. So spiritually, there's a lot to look forward to. In the physical realm, who knows? Like, I'll be honest, it's such a 2022 is such a spiritual upgrade. When I look at the year, and there's so much like magic in the connection, and then when I look at like the physical aspects of 2022, I'm like, oh God, what's coming here? So I think, it's so as within, so without. So for many people, I think we're getting ready for this 2022. And I think even this Christmas is like, I'm ready to have fun. I'm ready to build structure around what I really want to commit to. And this is a time to not be overly committed with Venus on Pluto. And we are in Capricorn season, and Mercury's getting close to that Venus and Pluto. But it's a time to flow with where the universe is trying to have you kind of surrender, have you kind of like let go with the flow. Don't overanalyze, don't be too picky, don't need things to be perfect, because if they're perfect, there's frustration today with the moon square Mars and the moon square the nodes. It's just like, what's up with the environment and everything that is of your truth. And if you're authentically in that truth, having, positive conversations, having happy, joyful conversations, and not like stressful. Like, how much do we really want to add stress right now? And I think that's the question coming into this Christmas Eve, is like, how can we release and be in our pure state, our pure flow of what makes us feel good? And how can we dedicate to the expansion of letting go and letting the magic come through, letting the goodness flow through us? So there can be a beautiful flow state today. It can almost feel like a great choice, even with the moon square the nodes. It's like there's this great choice today of choosing the know-it-all stressful route, or just being free and flowing and being pure in your body, in your mental state, in your emotions. And it's like honesty. Like, how honest can you be with yourself and others? And I think the more honest you can be, the more truth you'll see, the more truth you'll express, and the better you'll feel, even if you have to have, like, release something and let something go. It's just, this came up and it needs to flow. So I'm just going to flow with it today. And the moon will get close to a trine over to Uranus. And yeah, it's going to get really close to Saturn too. So with the quincunx to Saturn. So, Christmas Eve by the evening, there's a little bit of, there's a little bit of interesting stuff, but it's almost like if you can just accept unpredictability, you're going to go farther right now. And if you're just so tailored and put together when we could really want to be so tailored and put together, you know, how far is that really getting you right now? It's kind of like just in general in life right now, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and being okay with the step back and not just getting so hyper focused and stressed about it, but like looking at the regalness to keep kind of pursuing and like that winner energy within you, you know. Moon on Regulus. Regulus is such the winning star. It's so powerful and there's a grandeur to it. So we could definitely be feeling that grandeur as we step into this Christmas Eve, into these holidays, and just kind of being, I'm just don't feel like you're overworking or trying so hard to make everything perfect. Nothing's perfect, you know? Nothing's perfect. And yeah. As long as you're cool with the world isn't perfect and parts of reality can shatter away at any moment or have to be released, then you can flow into what's meant to come in and what's meant to kind of show you innovative new structures that can really take you farther with people. Maybe definitely relationship stuff is big with this Venus Pluto. But I do hope you have a lovely, lovely Christmas Eve, and sending you all my best, of course. Hope that horoscope was helpful. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you know, maybe it just feels like we got to take some steps back today. Like we could really want to pierce into this new direction, but maybe it's just about a surrender. And just knowing that the new direction is coming. But it's like, do we really need to just force intellect right now? Like we just have it all figured out. Like I already know everything. Like we just don't want to force it today. Like just kind of be in a flow state. And then we got the Chariot reversed as well. Yeah, I think that this is a day with Venus, Pluto, Saturn square Uranus. Maybe we feel like we're redoing a couple things. Moon square the nodes, and we can get stressed out if we feel like we're not just like charging forward maybe with goals, ambitions, relationships, destiny. It's like destiny's coming. Destiny's going to work itself out. Destiny's going to show up in divine time as always. It doesn't have a time, you know. So it's just about maybe knowing the inner emotional strength right now and knowing when to kind of pull the reins back and just chill out, and then knowing when to pursue and press, you know. So today's a good lesson, I think. Like, where are we really pressing emotionally? And is it stressing us out? Or are we able to free ourselves, take some deep breaths, and be in a really pure state in our physical world and find the joy and the happiness in that with the people that we do love in our lives, and how we can connect to that energy without, don't stress yourself out today. Just go with the flow, and I think you'll have a very nice Christmas Eve. I love you all very much. Hope you have a beautiful one. I will see you for Christmas and the weekend horoscope tomorrow. Much love. Peace.